right, let's get down to business. Resident Evil Village, I have officially purchased it. I have pre-ordered it, so Verse isn't going to be here. I haven't really caught up on why Verse is a problem. People said, oh, things are OP, people are OP. It's like, okay, a lot of people are like Apex Legends, certain legends are OP, but it's just like you deal with it, you figure out how to do something different. I don't think that would be a good reason to stall it, especially since why am I paying any amount of, if it's not $60 even, what else am I paying for? Because I could have sworn, like, I don't care about these stupid herbs and herbage and all that garbage stuff. I'm probably not going to use it anyway. But what on earth am I buying? I thought the deluxe edition or whatever was for Verse and playing online. Like, I want to play online. One of the best Resident Evil games that they've made that I literally hate the whole canon. It ruins canon. It ruins it. Destroys it, demolishes it, chews it up, spits it out, eats it, throws it up, eats it again, and then has diarrhea. That's what Operation Raccoon City is. But it's the best online. Like, I loved playing online. I loved seeing people when they would die and they would turn into zombies. I loved playing online against other people. That was the best online game. It was like a battle royale. And it was online at the same time. It was like, there was Nemesis was coming after you, and it was like a team of 4 people. I think it's 4 people, 4 or 3. Pretty sure it's 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4, but just check if you need and let me know in the comment. Each character brought something to the table. You could mix each party member. They look like they're from Hunk's squad. They all have like Hunk gear, but you can kind of see each person's personality. There's Lupo, Four Eyes. Literally the only people I remember are the girls. There may be another girl, but I can't remember her. But I remember Lupo, but Four Eyes, and then Iron Leg or something, Legway. His name is something that has to do with his leg being made of metal now. But each character brought something to the table. It was awesome. But Operation Raccoon City was best online. It was best. It can't touch Resident Evil 5, it can't touch Resident Evil 6, it can't touch none of them. It's way above the clouds. And I thought it was really great, and I was expecting Verse to be kind of similar to that. And we're not getting it until summer. So what was the point of me? Are we going to get our money back? Or am I going to get my $10 back that I paid extra for the deluxe edition for that? Because that's what it is. Everything else I got, there's no reason, because I'm 100% sure, just like they did with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, let's do quotations around that, they are going to add their own lost tapes where it's going to kind of ruin the canon of the story that you saw and do things like, another thing, by the way, let's just do this side note here. Don't give me choices that there's a wrong answer and we lose. Like, there were good ending and bad ending things with Resident Evil 3, and I don't know if there was a bad ending for Resident Evil 2. I'm not sure, because those were the ones that I didn't really play until the remakes. I just knew about them. But it was for a good reason. There were bad endings for good reasons. Do you help the person that helped you the whole time, or do you help the person that was trying to kill you the whole time? And then you do the logical thing and then you get the bad ending? Doesn't work. It's not a good look, so stop doing that. But let me digress. Back to Resident Evil Village. This video is going to be about what I'm expecting, what's going on, how it's going on, my theories in the final stretch week to Resident Evil Village. I am 100% going to be playing that and posting the walkthrough. I don't know if it's going to be a walkthrough or a playthrough, because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to be looking up anything. I usually have my mom sitting right next to me and showing me IGN pages or whatever online, some walkthrough, and she tells me, okay, go here, go there, go there. Like, we are literally the best team for gaming. But she's probably going to be working while I'm doing this, so it's going to be blind. If she is there, I will be putting in the description with my mom. This video is basically going to be about Resident Evil Village, what's going on. A lot of my other videos, I've talked about Village. I hate Village. I hate 7. I really hated, since they killed off Albert Wesker, the rest of the games they made, even Revelations 2, sucks. And I have a bunch of videos. If you'd like to see individual ones, I do have a Resident Evil playlist down in the description. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and let's get into it. My last tidbits before Resident Evil 8 comes out. I'll be streaming it on Twitch. Hope you guys enjoy that. I am 100% upset at the fact that this is a Resident Evil game. Literally, like I said a very long time ago, and I've been saying it continuously throughout my videos. This is not Resident Evil. I have already talked about the components that it takes to be a Resident Evil game. It is a survival horror game. Having a merchant system defeats the purpose of survival. The original games, the one and only, the best Resident Evil game, Code Veronica, if you ran out of ammo, you were fresh, hot heaping out of luck. Use that knife, boy. Use it. But people think that's too hard. Wah. Like, cry about it. Cry. Like, honestly, that's what Resident Evil is. Hard. Resident Evil's hard. If you don't like hard games, play Minecraft. Play something else. If you were the only person that can actually spend money at this establishment, just like Resident Evil 4, it defeats the purpose of being a survival horror action game. The most action that was in a regular Resident Evil game was in Resident Evil 3, when you had to dodge that freaking behemoth Nemesis and he was running at you. This remake, he barely runs at you. He should run at you faster than that. He really should. But I'm not here to talk about the remakes. I'm here to talk about this bullcrap we're about to get May 7th, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. So my hypothesis, I was told by someone that Chris, he lives, but we're going to have to wait and see to make sure that's true. But honestly, I don't consider that to be a spoiler whatsoever, because this is Resident Evil. If we are going to, let's just pass the torch. No, forget you. No. We're not going to move on. How can we move on? It was so great. Don't fix what's not broken. What's the point? What is the point? Just like Mortal Kombat, where, like, Jackson's having a kid and Johnny Cage and Sonya are, like, playing house and having children. Why? Why fix something that's not broken? No one asked. No one was getting tired of Mortal Kombat. You literally have been selling the same game over and over again. And then you're making storylines that mess up continuity. And we're supposed to just accept it as the canon. And I'm like, okay, dude. Why are you changing it up? Why are you guys changing it up? For a new audience? Bah humbug. These little children don't have the money to be paying you. But all the nerds in the world, like old enough to have their own money, we're the ones buying your trinkets and things. We actually have the money to do that. You're relying on the fans. You're not relying on the quote-unquote new audience. You're relying on us. So what's the point? Call of Duty's been doing the same bullcrap for years, and they still be selling out of that stupid game. Let Resident Evil stay Resident Evil. We don't have to evolve. Call of Duty didn't have to evolve. It's the same crap. When they try to change it, people were upset and they changed it back. Have we had Advanced Warfare since Advanced Warfare? Or have we had almost like Black Ops 2 over and over? I'll wait for you to answer. Exactly. But whatever. So my hypothesis is Chris will be at risk by means of infection to die. I still will put money on that something will happen to him. A lot of people are talking about Jill being in this game, and I didn't even consider her being Mother Miranda. She could very well, but I would still be upset if she's mind controlled yet again. That was annoying. When I said she should have been taken in Revelations 2 in my other video about Resident Evil, that didn't mean she would be mind controlled. That means whatever Alex Wesker was going to do was going to be what was going to happen to Jill. And that I would have been fine if that happened to her. Because it still keeps the characters within this stupid game, honestly. But whatever. My biggest theory that I would like to share with you guys that I've talked about before is all the 4 houses are derived from the 4 founders of Umbrella. Spencer, Ashford, Marcus, and Birkin. So the house Dimitrescu, Sword, Shield, Flower Crest. Okay, right? Stay with me. We were in the Spencer mansion. There were a lot of sword shield type situation things going on. They have similar crests. Oswald E. Spencer was looking for the progenitor virus flower he called Stairway of the Sun. We saw this very, very important plant to Umbrella for a brief second. And then that was it. It wasn't really important to the plot. And they just acted like it was no big deal, but it's like the biggest thing on earth. But I'm not going to talk about that. House Dremiscue's crest has that flower on it. I do believe that House Dremiscue is related to the Spencer family. They're rich. They come from old money, just as the Ashford family comes from old money. I do believe Alexander Ashford is of House Benevento, House B. So House D is Spencer's ancestor. And I do believe House B, with the sun and moon wind crest, is Ashford's ancestor, because the eagle is the Ashford crest. And what goes with eagle? Wind, because they fly. House Heisenberg has a horseshoe and lightning crest. James Marcus was the only one that was reborn of those people, like to be the Leech Queen in Resident Evil 0. So lightning reminds me of Frankenstein and coming back to life. That's what I think. And House Moreau has a siren crest. I do believe he's related to Birkin, because a lot of things in Resident Evil 2 and the remake kind of coincide with water. You see the G virus floating in water. There's little to no evidence I have for this one, but Birkin was the very last one. But that's just what I feel because of the water and the motif that they had in 2. I also believe that because House D is related to the Spencer family, it's represented by Earth. House B is related to the Ashford family, that's associated with air. House Heisenberg, who's related to the Marcus family, is associated with fire. And House Moreau, that's related to the Birkin family, is associated with water. And remember when I said that they were ancestors? I believe they're either lost, stuck in time by means of reality, or by means of infection, to where they're still alive from a very long time ago. I think they are the ancestors. I do believe that Spencer, Birkin, Ashford, they're all younger, even though they happened like a long time ago in the canon, than Heisenberg and the rest of them. Those are my hypotheses with those. Along with the flower crest with Spencer, I was thinking about the Stairway of the Sun. The flower, like I said, was in Africa that they found, that they acted like it was no big deal, even though that was the main reason why that all these people got together and started talking about Umbrella and whatnot, to find that flower. But it's in their crest, so I do believe all 4 of those families and those people are related. These people are old. These people are being kept alive by a virus. I don't think they're younger than all the people we've ever seen before. I think all of these people are way older than they look. My third and final hypothesis about this whole situation, I think we're going to see another shoehorned person from Resident Evil, the Resident Evil franchise. They may come out of left field and do Carlos or something, but a lot of people are saying Jill Valentine, like I said. I don't see who. We'll know when it comes out soon, and I will be playing it, like I said. Check out for those clips. It's going to take a little bit to edit them, because I'm not just going to just plop them there and not edit them, hopefully. If it's long and I don't have any cuts, I'll do my best to keep it just gameplay and not me like getting situated and whatnot. But that's it for Resident Evil, my last tidbits. I really hate the fact that they're trying to emulate Resident Evil 4 with this whole merchant system. It's really sad, because I know that's they've literally just like destroyed how hard these games were. And I don't know if there's going to be any backtracking, or because it still looks like a movie. It still looks like, even Resident Evil 3 before the remake, the action was like a movie, but it was fine. It was still, you had limited ammo. You had limited space. Now it's just like the space thing is whatever, but most of the stuff, there's no place to put it. Like, it's not the same. It's just not the same. And then first person view, like, why are we doing this? It's not Call of Duty. We don't need this. I'm telling you, we don't. And we don't need those fixed camera angles either. That was only, like, we understood why you did that a long time ago. You've got better graphics. You don't need that. You don't have to go back to the doors opening in our face, the cutscenes with the doors opening, because you don't need to have that amount of time to upload a screen for us. All right? We know. I'm done talking about Resident Evil Village. Hope you enjoyed. These are just my last tidbits before I play the demo. Hopefully I can get the demo downloaded and whatnot on May 1st, because guess what? Everyone already did it. Like, PlayStation already did it, so they already know what's going on. They already know how to do things. They already know the little cheat codes. They already know everything, because they're cradling PlayStation at the bosom when they have everything and Xbox has nothing. And PC can literally do whatever they want. And they're just looking down below, looking at us fight in the dirt for scraps. But like and subscribe. Keep checking in for the playthroughs of Resident Evil Village. I'm not expecting to be scared, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And then I'll give a review on it when I'm completely done with the game. And I get the bad ending again because I make the rational decisions.